So I hope that I can still make this video pretty much as good as it was the first time. I accidentally deleted it while I was trying to upload another video so that I could upload the second video, but this one wasn't finished loading, so now we remake. So as far as DMT goes, the reason, let's start from the beginning. Terence McKenna talks a lot about DMT. And so, after trying a few times, pretty much wrong, doing it wrong, several times doing it wrong, I decided to try seeing Terence McKenna. He's dead. So I went to where he's buried and, tried talking to him, tried being close to him and seeing what I could do to improve the process. And after being there and, being able to try different things, I think that I've learned what's necessary and not necessary. So this list is in no real order, but it's more like a compilation of mistakes that I've learned from. How about that? So mistake number one is you're trying to see elves on a low dose or on a low trip, or you're trying to do this on a low trip, or you're trying to do that on a high dose trip. It's just gotta know what you're after. That leads to point number two, purpose. And that is all about, what's your reason? Why are you there? It's kind of weird to enter some space without having a reason. Hey, I'd like to just randomly enter this sacred space with literally no reason at all, just to be here. And then it will kind of echo in your head over and over until you get it. This isn't not you shouldn't be there, but you should have a damn good reason. Why are you here? And so you need to have a purpose. You need to have a question, usually. A question is good. And it can be abstract. It can be specific. But don't not have a question. Which leads to number 3. Don't hold down the doorbell. You're trying to talk to aliens. You're trying to see elves, which both of those are way, way up here. Start down here, or way down here. Talking to elves, or not talking to them, just seeing them, hearing their song, because they have a song. That's I've done, that's once. That's one time for 5 seconds. Okay? That's rare. That's rare. But if you want something manageable, talk to aliens, here's how. Don't hold in DMT. But Terence McKenna said, I don't care what Terence McKenna said. I talked to him. Okay? I disagree. So, just like you wouldn't hold down a doorbell to someone's house, you don't hold in the hit. You need more, you take another hit. It ain't like that. It's just don't. I've tried. It's not going to make things better. It's not going to help you. No. Just don't hold that shit in. Which leads to point number 4. And this is the most important part. Terence McKenna is totally wrong. Terence McKenna is totally wrong. Here's why. Because he says, take the third hit. Take the third hit. It's like, dude, you know that if you, let me just say it outright, that's wrong. That's like you're going to transport yourself into a different dimension. You're going to do this. You're going to do that. You're going to, whoa, these crazy things. Whoa. And I would say that's a bad idea because what are you getting done? You have one life. What are you going to do? Spend it traversing through the galaxies and blah, 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 blah. How about use this as a gift, as it is, to actually do things, not just like waste your life away, which I disagree with, by the way. And the only way to do that is to be in control. How do you be in control? You cliff dive while examining every rock on the way down. What do I mean by that? Baby hit every 5 minutes. You got a vape? Baby hit that. Half a hit, small hit, whatever you want to call it. Every 5 minutes. Which, let's call that point number 5. And this is point number 6. After you take, don't be too critical of yourself. Stop being so critical of yourself. You're not going to get it right the first time, the 5th time. You're not going to get it right at all. Probably the first, maybe the first 30 times you don't get it right. And you just have to learn. And how do you learn? By doing it again and again and giving yourself time and doing it wrong and wanting to kill yourself because of the horrible feeling that it gave you this one time, because it's like, oh, it makes you feel like your body is trapped and your brain is trapped inside of your body and you're clawing away at your brain because it's like trapped inside of your body. You have to, it's a trade-off, you know? That's gonna happen sometimes. But in exchange for the feeling of, and not just a feeling, like an understanding. It's about understanding, it's not about feeling things. This purpose, this idea that, yes, you are going to die. It's going to be painful, but once you're dead, it will be okay. You know, as you do not have to live in this world of time and space forever. There are other places. People go other places. People can exist outside of time. I have. Just for a little bit. I'm kind of going down the rabbit hole, but this about sums up everything that you should or shouldn't do. And I would say point number 7 would be when it gets bad, it will, when it gets horrible, and you say, I will never do this again. I hate this. I hate this. You don't know what's in store after. You do not. So it's like a speed bump. It is exactly like a speed bump. You got to get over that speed bump before you get to the good stuff. And it's that way every mother-ing time. But here's the thing. The trip doesn't change. You do. You change. You change. And the speed bump just gets easier. That's the thing. And the more you do it, the more easier it gets. That's why it's so I mean, it can be fun. It can be. And you say to yourself, why would someone do something that intentionally causes them? It actively discourages you from doing it, right? Because it seems that way. Until you get past that point. And then it's easy. And then it's so easy that it's like, goddamn, I want to tell people about this. I want to put it on a video. And then, you become a YouTuber. And you start recording videos of yourself. Or at least that's how it went for me. So, I think this video is getting pretty lengthy. Have fun.